Subwoofer sound dispersion is omnidirectional, which is going to be shown here that we can direct it. But first thing first, please to be informed that the placement of the subwoofers badly influence the dispersion. The subwoofer simulations on this video were made by using the same speaker, on 120 decibels maximum with SPL 10 decibels range, so does the bandwidth is 25 Hz to 100 Hz. As seen that omnidirectional center placement subwoofers exhibit longer throw, lesser width with evenly distributed SPL. None of the boost and dip cancellation scheme like the stereo placement one, the black color about 10 decibels lower SPL than the red ones. That's a big oops, as 10 decibels SPL difference meant 10 times differences. This spot got approximately 120 decibels, let's say for several reasons the front of house mixer couldn't be placed exactly on center but should be several meter aside. That's the true story when we have to mix live band on demo speaker in Sulawesi that unbelievably arranged to use left center right subwoofers while the mixer on the blank spot area, the black one. Italian sound engineer who guide us about cardioid subwoofer, left picture 1, small cardioid pattern. Moreover, we explore rear and front throw SPL variation, the center and right picture. That's why we name it as directional subwoofer instead of cardioid. These pictures showing us that the rear dispersion of the subwoofer significantly reduced. That's the benefit of directional subwoofer, preventing the subwoofer bouncing back on the rear wall of indoor venue, especially the one that has high reverb time RT60. Basically at least 2 boxes subwoofer needed to perform directional pattern, which are placing the boxes front row and back row, all facing the audience. Then the back row should be polarity reversed with slightly time delay on it, let's say 2 milliseconds, 3 milliseconds or 4 milliseconds. We need the SPL simulation as shown for this. This is the position of the directional subwoofer boxes on both left, right and center with a simple guideline of 1, 2, 3, which means that the distance between the front grille of the front box and the front grille of the rear box is 120 centimeters with a delay of 3 milliseconds. You can do it either 2 or 4 milliseconds. We have proven this applies the same radiation pattern for all brands and models of subwoofers. The difference is at maximum SPL, red color, there are 120 decibels, 110 decibels, 105 decibels depending on the sensitivity of the subwoofer and power amplifier. What is necessary but first make a simulation, to find out the SPL radiation. That's what the sound engineer from Italy said. There are several simulation for subwoofer that can be used mostly free, some paid one. The one on the left is EASE version 3 from TW Audio, the one on the right is 3D Nexo simulation like previous open array simulation. But there's only delay setting on Nexo without polarity inverter. Sorry that we are not Nexo sales engineer. As for the Nexo directional subwoofer, there is a particular way to simulate it. While in EASE, the directional 4 boxes subwoofer pattern also seen even bit blur, as we can revert polarity and put 3 milliseconds delay. If you never tried and listen it for yourself, especially not so deep on this simulation, we know that you are reluctant to put the sub under the stage and let alone the subwoofer not hanging up the stage. Meanwhile, RBT ever put the sub under the stage on UPB and IAIN Sun and Ampel Musical Perform, both open air in Surabaya around 1995 without knowing this simulation yet. 2009 in Balai Kartika, Jakarta we find the entire EAW subs hung above the stage. Oops, the sub SPL spread heard evenly on the entire seats. Here is our favorite sub position that we need to share. Conclusion for all of this. If it's not possible to apply directional subwoofer on outdoor venue, we suggest to center placement the sub under the stage like we did on UPB and IAIN Sun and Ampel. Previously we have no problem on directional subs in stereo position, but after understanding more about this simulation, for indoor usage in order to avoid reflection from the rear wall to achieve evenly subwoofer distribution, we opt the center placement directional subwoofer. Good luck. Thank you for watching the video, and please subscribe if you like the video to further comment and ask question that we need to inform. arbitaudioproduction@gmail.com